you in between the first and second.
Okay. I'll be back.
Here's the corner. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Sports Plus. Ned, the cameraman, and I are back for a live stream. One-man band today. Ned's playing a little shy, so he's not going to help me on the color, but that's all right. He'll do a great job on the camera. Muskies looking to bounce back after a tough one last night, but they did earn the conference split with the Buckeyes, which was critical, really, really critical, and keeps them right in the hunt. And here we are back at Sports Plus with another tough conference game where against the BG Falcons, which is this is a new BG team. They're legit. They also split with Ohio State early in the year. They swept Louisville. They are 5-2 in conference play. One of those losses at the hands of the Muskies early in the season. So kind of wiped that one clean, though, because it was the first game for everybody and just kind of the feeling out process. So I expect a battle today. Tough part of this for the Muskies, a little bit of an uphill battle given it's their third game of the weekend. But let's put the excuses on the shelf and see if we can make something happen here. So once again, the Falcons 5-2 in conference play. Muskies 2-1 in conference play, 10-2 overall. Already exceeded last year's total wins. So to say the turnaround has started would be an understatement. Now let's see how we can play out tonight in the balance of the season. Just doing a little cleanup work here before we get underway. A little recap on last night's game. Although we came out on the wrong side of it, a little highlight was Matt Mahan. It was Joe Tobin. Joe Tobin had both the Muskies goals, and he had a hat trick about 2 games ago, and then comes back with a double the other night. So keep an eye on him. Probably one of the more underappreciated talents on the team, but clearly he can find the puck in the back of the net. So just about to get underway here. These Falcons are loaded with their top line is a huge weapon. All the top scorers, not only on this line, but in the league. Hill, Costo, and White all lead the top 3 scorers in all of the TICHL and conference play, and we're underway here. An immediate battle at center ice, and Michael White with the puck. He's the leading scorer in the league, and he's already looking a little dangerous, and he's buzzing early. Puck deep in the Muskie zone. Tried the chip on the breakout. Didn't work, but Aarons picks it up and regroups. And they're going to wave that ice off. They're going to wave that off. Let's see if the Muskies are back with their 2-man forecheck, which they are. And the Falcons break it out, turn it over. We got an offsides. Jack Dallas, man in the blue line. Falcons win the faceoff, but a heavy forecheck by the Muskies. That's some immediate pressure deep in the offensive zone. Little pinch by Dallas, dumps it deep. Muskies are hunting here early, got a little something going. And careful here, stretch pass, 3-on-1. Deep pinch there and got caught. Looks like we got a delayed penalty coming up on Xavier. I didn't see what happened there, but it must have been behind the play. Colucci got caught in between there, tried to pinch, and before he knew it, there were 3 orange jerseys by him. Must have been a hold to try to slow things down. So Falcons immediately go to the power play, and this is where they're particularly dangerous to those 3 young studs I mentioned as their leading scorers. And I'm not sure what we got here. We might have another penalty on, we do have another penalty on Xavier. Nope, check that. Michael White for BG takes a penalty behind the net. I'm not sure what that was, but we have 4-on-4 hockey here. And the puck will move all the way down into BG zone due to the penalty. Mitch Morelli and John Cartelecki on the front. Shelgren and Ahrens on the point here. Morelli wins the faceoff, but BG manages to clear the zone, and Ahrens goes back to pick it up. Nice play by Cards. Tape to tape by Ahrens, but they turn it over. Changing forwards here for the Falcons. And Morelli to Cards with Shelgren jumping up in the play here. Morelli, very good communication. He walks right into a good forecheck there, but Cartalecchia picks that thing up. Got to work that thing deep. Morelli. Nice hard back check by Matt Mahan. Nice hard back check, and he turns the puck over. Hard work. All that kid does is work hard and gets rewarded for it with the turnover. Becker down deep. Tommy and Dallas working it behind the net. Good outlet pass. Becker and the 2-on-2. He's really by himself here. Takes the shot on net with the crash, and they might score there. Nope. Puck just bounces away. Dallas gets caught in between, but does a really good job. He wanted a pinch, but knew he wasn't going to get there and ended up. And there's a bad call by the refs. Mahan did a really smart heads-up play and put himself onside, but the ref missed that one. So we got about 20 seconds, 25 seconds, and 19 seconds, respectively, in the penalties. Be a very brief power play for the Muskies coming up here, but I'm sure Coach K won't play it that way. Just play it straight up because it's going to be so brief. Heavy forecheck on Ahrens, does a smart play, does the reverse to Shelgren. Shelgren pivots in his own zone. Tries to make the clearing pass, but not picked up by the Muskies. O'Meara right off, hit him on the backhand. Once again, Ahrens trying to gain the red line. Now red line in, much better, Michael. And the big heavy forecheck by the Muskies keeps the puck deep in the zone. Smart play by Ahrens there. Just work that thing deep and let the forwards go do the forechecking. Now Ahrens on a pinch there and forces the Shelgren to go all the way back. And Danny Powers with the puck. Kind of struggled with that one a little bit and turns it over. Got to win that open puck. Puck's bouncing a little bit here. First 4 minutes, still kind of feeling each other out. Here comes Morelli by himself, 3-on-1. He just take the shot. That challenged the goalie, caught him up high. And here's another chance. They're dangerous here up, and Morelli just loses it off his stick there. That was dangerous for the Muskies. Puck rotates, and another great forecheck there. Cruiser with a great forecheck. And Dallas finds a puck. Weekly turns it over to Bowling Green. Here's a dangerous play here for the Bowling Green. Sage up to the task. Bowling Green cycles it low. They lose track of the man in front. It might have been a hook there, but they got away with it. Nope, they didn't get away with it. Delayed call coming. Muskies need to pick that thing up. Sage will play it. And sure enough, Cruiser on the hook. That was a little bit of a lazy play there. Anytime you reach, bad things happen. So we'll set up to the left of Sage. Falcons on the power play. Ahrens out to kill. Becker out to kill. Rucco out to kill. And Shelgren out to kill. Nice big save there by by Sage. A little confusion in front of the net, but Aarons manages to ice the puck, which is better than a face-off in our own zone. Modest pressure from Becker. BG clears it, dumps it in deep. Shelgren needs to win that race. Kind of a tie there, so no real winner. Puck just bounces around in the corner, and BG gains control out to the point. Real smart kill there. Russo does a nice job. Now got a whole new fresh set. O'Meara out with Quinn Herlin on the front. Quinn's a smart hockey player. Real disciplined style. Heck of a penalty killer. Got about 45 to go here. No real pressure at all from the Muskies. Kind of backing off. Allows the Falcons to go in and set up. They dump it in behind. There's a man wide open in front. And the point's wide open. Quinn comes out. Let's see if he can get a block here. Sage tracked that all the way with a good save. That's off. So, Muskies make a change. We got Becker and Morelli up front. Two skilled players. Hopefully they'll get back to even and get a short full strength shift out of those guys. Really nothing happening. Nothing real productive for Bowling Green on that power play. About 5 seconds to go. Good reverse. You can hear Coach K helping his team out, helping them make good decisions. The puck gets cleared deep in their own zone. A little disorganized right now for the Muskies, but Kardaleckia handles it. So good with the puck. And he'll take it himself. Beats about 3 guys, takes it himself. Cruiser in on a 3-on-1, kind of by himself here a little bit. Kardaleckia jumps up into the play with O'Meara. We got 2 out now behind the net. And Morelli wide open in front. Let's see a shot here. Good play by the Bowling Green Falcon on the defense to block that one. Set up in prime position. Let's have another shot here. Cruiser tries to get one off. Another block down low. And we're going to have an ice on the part of the Falcons. Got a little bit of a race here, but Falcons are tired and they can't change. And Coach K will get fresh legs. Heck of a shift there for the number 1 line of the Muskies. Powers comes back. He's with Tobin and Mahan. This line was pretty productive for the Muskies last night. Tied up neutral, wins back to Shelgren. Shelgren just dumps it deep into the corner. Sees Matty Mahan behind the net, who tries to work out from behind, but kind of a bad angle shot there. Powers now deep. Good cycling going on by the Muskies. They're getting some opportunities now. 2 men on that. Matty Mahan's got to stay disciplined and stay up on top. That puck's going to come squirting out of there. And there it does come out. And it comes to Mahan. He fires wide. Just missed the net. That's a goal if that puck's on net. And we got a net off here. That's too bad. Showed great discipline, staying in his position there. Just missed the net. Don't see him do that very often. A little bit of a sniper. Okay. New legs for the Muskies. We got Bridges. He's being centered by Becker and Russo. Funny bounce right on net. Goalie tracked that one really well. Obney out, eating some minutes here. Oh, and another opportunity from the high slot. We got to keep rolling here. Muskies doing some good things. Shot from the point, and the goalie continues to do a nice job. Rolling the lines. I like to see it. Got to keep rolling these lines. He's coming right back with the Morelli line. Maybe, oh, he's got a line matchup here is what he's dealing with. Best on best. Smart coaching there by Coach K. And Shelgren gets his pocket picked, and we got a 3-on-2 coming the other way. Costa, who's deadly with the puck. And I don't know how that doesn't go in, except Sage is really good. Ryan Hill, he's going to see that one again because he normally buries that. But he and Costa both made a great play. It just didn't turn out for them. Good forecheck. And BG breaks out. That looks like a penalty to me, but not to anybody else that matters. Muskie's on a 3-on-2. Really taking the defenseman wide. Right to Karlecki in the slot. There's a hook, a slash, anything you want to call, but the Muskies will go on a power play. That looked like a speed problem for Bowling Green's number 28 on defense. And like the Muskies before, he just reached. Probably had to do that. Costo to the box. I had an opportunity to coach Costo in the All-Star game this year. That kid is a crazy talent. And if I was in a foxhole and going to get in a fight, I want him with me. I'm dragging Dom in there with me. Great kid, great hockey player. Also, takes a lot of penalties. Oh, puck ends up deep. Russo with control, brings it out top to Dallas. Dallas just fires it on net and blocked down in front by the Falcons. Setting up from behind, you got two white from behind. We got to spread out a little bit. Russo with the puck. Looks like he's in control here. There's a defenseman that comes in. I don't know. Another great save. Another great save. Muskies are all over it. Pressure's intense. Pressure's intense here. Okay. We got Danny Powers on the power play here. Mitch and Card stay out. Got 4 forwards and Jack Dallas. So Morelli will play the top of this power play. Coach K is going all in here with this set. He's got all his weapons on the ice. Morelli in control, as expected. And a little bit of a sloppy play there by Dallas, but it's going to work out. Muskies jump on top of that. And sure enough, Cruiser comes away with it. Man, is he handling the puck nicely. And again, Cruiser just handling the puck great. Although he turns it over there. Great forecheck. Real good pressure by the Falcons on that one. Nice job. Going to be a shorthanded chance here for the Falcons. They're hustling now. They found their legs. Playing with a lot of energy. And the momentum, if they get through this power play, I think the momentum will swing back their way. Karlecki carries it in deep. Morelli's wide open up top. Shelgren dumps it in deep. This group can't seem to quite get it going. Can't get quite organized. Here's an opportunity now. Shelgren from the point. Goalie tracks that one all the way in the save. No change for Coach K. Coach Jake with BG doing some heavy coaching right now. Getting his guys ready for their next shift. He's done an unbelievably great job with Bowling Green in just 2 short years. Shown great patience. Took a fledgling program and now turned it into a contender in a very short period of time. So props to him. Okay, Muskie's going to take the zone. Morelli comes in, and there's a great save, and that goalie tracks it all the way, even though he didn't know he tracked it. He did track it. Aaron's jumped up in that play like I love to see him do. I love to see him do it. I think Coach K gets a little nervous about that sometimes, but goalie made a heck of a save there. Okay, we've got about 4 seconds, so we're going to get ready to go even here. Another face-off win. Another trickling puck in front of the net. Now we're even. Puck's doing funny things. I got a funny feeling a little garbage goal is going to happen. Somebody working hard down low is going to pop one here. Castro returns to the ice with their number one line, so perhaps a minor mismatch here, but not to be outdone. There's a lot of talent up front there for the Muskies too, so I'm sure they're up to the task here, especially with Shelgren anchor in the blue line. Costa will win this puck, and be careful, Michael White lurking in the high slot. Hill with the shot on, and there it is. Sage makes the first save, just like I thought. Michael White finds the rebound there. A little worried about that matchup, and it pays off very quickly for the Falcons. Okay, we got to get reorganized here. That happens. Sometimes those line matchups are really difficult when you come off a power play and the other team's penalty killing, and nothing a coach can really do about that. Just the way the chips fall. Oh, turnover right in front. There's going to be another good opportunity for the Falcons. We got a helmet off. We got all kinds of nonsense going on down there. Sage's helmet comes off. He's going to need a minute to regroup here. That was dangerous. Referees did the right thing, blew that thing dead immediately. Let's see who we got here for the Muskies. We got Joey Tobin. I think I've said Jack Dallas' name about 200 times. He's getting tons of minutes here tonight because he earned them. Tobin with Hurlin. And Cole Drake. Reverse behind the net. Up to Hurlin. Quinn's got to carry that puck through the zone and get it out. He doesn't. The forecheck from the Falcons turns the puck over. And we got a little bit of a mess in the neutral ice here. Joey Tobin tries to get that in deep, but can't. We're out of our forecheck rhythm just a little bit, and that's allowing the Falcons to break out rather easily right now. Let's have a little better job here. Sure enough, they go back to the two-man forecheck and the puck, and they keep the puck in. So whatever Coach K's been practicing there on the two-man, when it's executed, it's really executed well. And that one trickles just wide of the net. Line change. Danny Powers' lines comes back out with O'Meara and Matty Mahan. And Aarons and Shelgren. Falcons playing with short a man here. You seeing the same thing I'm seeing, Ned? They don't have a penalty, but they only got 4 guys on the ice. And the Bowling Green Falcons just realized it. Send a man out, and they dodge a bullet there. Opportunity missed. We got a free power play there. That number one line just wasn't quite ready to come back. They were still celebrating their goal. So we got to be careful here again. We're still in a little out of sync on the line matchups. Oh, funny bounce in front. And Sage covers that one up. Okay, everybody's going to put 5 guys on the ice this time, plus the goalies. So we're going to play regular hockey. Shot deep, wide for the Falcons. Man right out in front. I don't know how Sage saw that one, but sure enough, he did. BG's doing a good job now, putting a man down low and anchoring him in the slot. And Muskies will have to deal with that. Morelli with Cardalecchio and Cruiser. Cruiser tried to come through that circle and pick that thing up, but he got bodied up pretty good. Obney and Dallas man in the blue line. Cartelecchia deep in his own zone. He needs some help to get clear the zone. The tables have turned on the forecheck here a little bit. Falcons have actually gone to a one-man forecheck, and that's working very effectively, plugging up the middle of the ice and just having one-man forecheck, and it produces what looks like another really good opportunity to no avail. Sage again up to the task. So let's keep an eye on that. Maybe the Falcons are going to keep that one-man forecheck going. Doesn't create a ton of offensive opportunities, but they can come quick on a turnover here. Becker wins the draw back to Ahrens. Some kind of penalty coming. And Becker takes a slash, it looks like. Is it Becker or? No, Benny. Shelgren takes it. Coach K is hot, to say the least. But he's earned the respects of a lot of these refs, and he knows when to turn the gas off, and he gets his money's worth and goes back to the task at hand of killing this penalty off. So Sage with the big save, right off the face-off. Got to win that open puck there. That puck had to be won. That puck wins, it's a breakaway for the Muskies. But instead, Falcons work it deep. Ahrens got to win that puck. Two men on Ahrens. There's a nice pick off, and the blue got tripped by the blue line there. Did Dylan Russo. Smart play though. He picked it off right in the middle and just got a little ahead of himself and tripped himself up. So Russo with pressure on and causes the puck to turn over. Good smart hockey play there. We get O'Meara now, and we'll get the rest of the change here. So we got all fresh legs. And the Falcons have their number one power play out. So got about a minute to go here. Tall order. Costo lurking in the center. Hill lurking in the slot. And a nice play by Ahrens to turn that thing over into the corner. And then he goes on and he wins the battle and he ices the puck. And you can't write it up any better than that. Okay, we got a 3-on-2 here for the Costo. Tries to plow through the middle, off the side of the net and out. It's a dangerous hockey player when he gets an open ice. Just under 4 to go here in the first. Be nice to draw even before we get out of this period. Becker on the draw, and he wins yet another one. I don't know if he's undefeated, but he's certainly winning the majority of the opportunities that are coming his way. Here comes an opportunity. He might get rewarded here. He's got a breakaway. Good back check by the Falcons. Ran out of steam there. Might be some tired legs from 3 days of hockey there, because normally he doesn't get caught from behind like that. Nonetheless, makes a good play and helps kill the penalty. We've got about 4 seconds left, and that hard work by him will result in Muskies killing the penalty, and that's going to be an ice. So everything breaking the Muskies' way on that particular play. Tired legs for the Falcons, fresh legs for the Muskies, and a face-off to the left of the tender, whose name I got to find out because he's having a hell of a game. Check that. To the right of the tender. O'Meara on the draw. Kind of a neutral, no win, no lose there. Puck comes wide and scoots off the Muskies stick. And White, now good communication from the Falcons, and this is a dangerous play here. Puck comes off the backboards. Ryan Hill picks it up. Back to the defense. Hill open in the slot. He's hunting. He's down, set up behind the net. Now the big kid's in front. He knows he needs a change, but he's being smart about it. He makes a smart change. Puck's deep in the offensive zone. Then he unselfishly comes off and gets fresh legs for the Falcons. Okay, here. Morelli, Cards, and Cruiser. Cruiser gets his pocket picked, but Cards, as always, Johnny on the spot, makes a breakout pass, but they ultimately turn it over. Puck gets dumped in deep. Another battle on the boards that the Falcons win. Here's where we've been having a little bit of trouble in the second part of this period. Breakout up the middle. Find your guy. Morelli, take it yourself, kid. Be a little selfish here. Nice shot right on. No rebound. Really nice save. Big difference for the Falcons this year is the caliber of that goaltender. Face-off won by the Muskies, and Sjogren dumps it deep. Sjogren with the shot right on. That puck got all the way through a whole bunch of people. Got to the net. Puck in deep. Should have known. Durkin at the tender. Another big save by Durkin. Right on his lap. Tough one. Almost got underneath his arm. No surprise. Pittsburgh kid. A lot of good hockey players come out of Pittsburgh. Muskies once again set up in the offensive zone. One of these has got to go in. Becker on the draw, loses that draw. Matty Mahan chases behind the net. Excuse me, Dylan Russo chases behind the net. And this is going to be a race. And Patrick Odney wins that race. Let's see if we can now clear the zone. It should be a 3-on-2 here if everything goes right. It doesn't, but it's still a 3-on-3. Good back checking by the Falcons. Everybody coming back hard. And puck comes out of the zone. And Bridges is frustrated. Russo with the chance. Right on, right into the belly. Because Durkin is well positioned to handle that. I think the puck's going to have to be on the ice. Low stick side, hope for a rebound. I don't think you're going to pick this kid clean. He's just tracking everything right now. That's 16 shots in the period for the Muskies. Puts them on pace to approach almost 50 for the game. Another face-off one, another opportunity just slightly squandered there. And here comes Mike White blazing down the right-hand side. Tries to find his man in the middle, and he can't find him. Morelli trying to put some pressure on Costo. Holding, hooking, anything. Nothing working. Costo a little frustrated. No call there. He emptied his tank, and he's going to... No, he's not going to come off. I think he's going to try to even the score here on Mitch. Mitch enters the zone. Another shot. There's that rebound I was hoping for. Puck stays deep. And the time expires here on one last opportunity. So the Muskies end the period with 17 shots to the Falcons 11, but on the wrong end of the scoreboard. So we'll regroup. Coach K will have a thing or two to say. And we'll come back for period number 2 here shortly. Trying to get Michael Michael Ahrens to join us here for a quick interview after this period. So. See if we can get him to join us here, make a rock star out of him. Looks like Coach K wants him back in the locker room, so no problem. We'll see if we can catch Max. You are live right now.
Sounds good.
We're joined by Michael Ahrens, defenseman for the Muskies, junior defenseman out of St. Louis for the Muskies. Had a goal on Friday night to kind of seal that victory against the Buckeyes. Michael, tell me a little bit about the pace of today's game, given this is your third game in 3 days, and how's everybody feeling?
It's been a long weekend. We're all a little beat up, but seems like we're dominating the game. We had a bad bounce that led to that goal in the first period, but overall we've got all the energy going into the second. So.
From up here, that's kind of how we see it too. The only time, whenever you're applying your forecheck, they're having trouble getting the puck out, and when we back off that a little bit, they're getting out a little bit easier. So, but from their goaltender's playing well. Have you seen him before?
I think he might have played. I don't know if this is the first goalie we saw the first game of the year when we played at BG, but he's playing good. He's holding them in it. It seems like we've had a lot of really good opportunities. We just need to capitalize and keep putting them on.
Yeah, let's just keep getting guys going to the net, and I think good things will happen. So, Hey, thanks for joining us, Michael.
Thank you. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Okay, we're back for start of the number 2. Quick dump in on the Muskies' end. And none other than Cole Shelgren picks that up to Aaron's. Off Card's chest, and the Falcons dump that one in deep. Card's on the chase, gets a good forecheck. Ryan Hill. Aaron's might be a little bit banged up on that one. Michael White made a nice play on that forecheck. Aaron's with Costo here. Keep an eye on his chest, Michael. Sage tracks that one the whole way. Got a whistle here to change on both sides. Oh. Coach changes up the order just a little bit here. Whoop. Played by the Falcons. Saved us an icing call there. Tommy plays that one, gets a nice win, but we got to be a little careful here. Don't get your pocket picked. And Ben Bridges almost got away with one there, almost broke through. He's a little frustrated at the end of that period. Got a funny feeling he's going to make something happen now. And he just does with a nice forecheck, but he gets a bad bounce. And Dallas picks it up in the neutral zone. Gains the red line, dumps it in right on net. And here's the forecheck from Russo. Russo with the puck in the neutral zone. A lot of traffic. Nice feather pass into the corner. O'Meara with the puck behind the net. Dallas calling for it. Plenty of time for Jack. He throws it right on net. A good play and a bad bounce. Otherwise, another opportunity missed for the Muskies. Puck's deep in the zone. Falcons do a reverse, and Aaron's on the pinch, and he wins, and the puck's in deep. Now get back home, Michael. Get back to your spot. Good help there by Matt Mahan, picking up that blue line. He's staying high, staying in the middle. And Aaron's with an interference. He timed that one wrong, and he's going to take 2 on that. So puck comes down, be to the right of Sage. Check that, Sage left. Little confusion on who's going out right now. Refs want the bodies on the ice. Looks like it's Cruiser and Morelli up front. And Tommy and Jack on the back end. We got to win that, Mitch. Mitch does win it. He ices it. And Cruiser gives chase. See if he can turn him over. Cruiser gives a little bit of ground. Falcons come right through the neutral zone. And they're going to pick it up. And a little deflection. That's going to be a... Dom just misses crashing into the net, doing everything right except putting it in the back of the net. He'll normally score that. It was on his backhand, so that was a tricky one for him. Muskie's clear. Morelli with the forecheck. Be careful of the interference or the hold here. He's reaching, he's grabbing. He chases him all the way, end to end. Hopefully turns him over here. Let's see if he can get the turnover. Puck's loose in front. Great play by Sage. Ryan Hill wide open on the far side. They can't locate him. Puck gets iced. We're going to have a little scrap here in front of the net. And I think they'll both probably go. Let's see if he takes them both, which is the right call. A lot of ice going to be out there in just a second. Where's his face-off going to be? Five on 4. offsetting penalties there. We'll stay 5-on-4. Russo up front. Got Patrick Obney on the point with Cole Shelgren. And on the draw, Becker. Falcons gain control, set up behind their net. We got about 50 seconds to go before we go even. A reverse. A little bit of pressure this time, which I like to see. Eats a few minutes. Shelgren by himself on a 3-on-1. And Sage. Should never say that. Never. The defense are never by themselves with Sage between the net back there, and he just gloves it and holds on and saves the day a bit. Danny Powers will come out. A lot of indecision on the changes right now. A little bit of confusion on what everybody wants. So we got Russo and Powers up front. Danny, a good centerman. He wins the face-off. Let's see if we can use a little bit of his speed as he gives chase. And watch this. He's going to make something happen. And sure enough, he does. And it squirts out between the goalie's legs. Powers got to come back now. He's turning his legs all the way. Makes a nice play end-to-end there. Now we get set up for the last 15 seconds of this kill. Win that, Danny. Clear that puck, and we call it a day on this power play, and he does. Great 30 seconds of kill there by Powers. And the Muskies go even. Oh, now tables turn, and the Muskies will go on the power play. I think this is their first chance of the night to be on the second chance of the night to be on the advantage. And I don't think we had any of our killers out there, so any of the power play guys, number one power play guys, were killing. So we will have some fresh legs. We'll set up here, stick side of the Falcon tender. Morelli on top, gives way to Shelgren. Little scrum down low, puck's loose. Falcons try to clear, but they can't. Durkin tracking again, seeing everything. We got to get a little more traffic in front. The kid's seeing everything right now. Everything's hitting him right in the chest. He's having a heck of a game. Powers with Cartalecchio in Mahan. Morelli up top, so we got 4 forwards. And Cruiser. Check that. We got 5 forwards on the ice right now. Another one well tracked by Durkin. Puck's in the corner. Coach just trying to make something happen here. A little bit of a risky play if they get some pressure like that. But Dom doesn't recognize, nor should he necessarily know, that there's no D out there, and he just dumps in and is going to get a heavy forecheck behind the net. Michael White's flying. Ryan Hill's flying. Falcons are flying. Morelli dumps and tries to work it in deep, but he can't. Nothing really working right now. Heavy pressure by Hill, who pulls off and makes a smart change, gets some fresh legs out there. Michael White lurking. Gives way to Morelli. And Mitch makes the move on the red line, which never works. And consequently, we're offside. Okay, plenty of time to still make something happen here. Becker will send a Russo and O'Meara. Worked in deep by Ben Bridges. And a really good play there by Cole Shelgren. Oh, and we can't buy a break right now. Nothing going our way. Can't get a bounce to go our way at the moment. Boys got to stick with it. Dom in deep, Costo in deep on the forecheck. He'll finish off the kill, but Shelgren on the rush. And, the only thing that works against that kid is a little bit small in stature, and up against these big boys, he can get slowed down in open ice. Other than that, he does everything right. One thing he can't control is that size. Puck's flying. Not much happening on either side right now. Becker with it behind the net. He goes with the reverse. Bridges down low. Aaron's available to pick that up. Throw the reverse. Carry that thing out, Cole. Go ahead and skate the puck. Makes a nice pass. Real heads-up play by Russo. Go ahead and take it yourself. Freshman mistake there. Carried the puck one or two too many strides. They'll learn that. Did everything else right. Worked hard. And Aaron throws it in on that. Smart play. He'll get us a face-off in the offensive zone, and he'll also get us a change. So Powers comes out to center O'Meara and Mahan. Dallas manning 1 point, Tommy on the other. Mahan buzzing. Great back check by Powers. Puts the man on the ice. Watch that funny bounce. Win that battle, Jack Dallas. Jack's getting a little help down deep. Puck stuck, squirts loose. And Powers comes away with it. And he finds a man across. Had the right idea. Just good defense by the Falcons there. Plugged up the middle of the ice. All right, get those wheels moving, Danny Powers. I'd like to see a little speed move here. Carry it deep into the zone. Pass into the neutral zone a lot. There's a hit from behind. That's going to be 2. Clear as day. Falcons don't like that call at all, but that one was pretty blatant. Right in front of the referee. The referees don't mess around with that kind of call. That's how kids get hurt. Frustrating, I'm sure, for Mike White, but probably the right call there. So here's a chance. Another chance, I should say. Power stays out. He's probably a little bit tired here, so keep an eye on him for a quick one here. 20 seconds, give or take. Morelli's out. And Cardalecchio's out. Cards got the puck behind the net. He's setting up. Gives it back to Cruiser on the point. Over to Dallas. Dallas surveys what he's got. Mitch surveys what he's got. Gives it back to Dallas. Nobody likes what they're seeing right now. Only because the Falcons are doing a great job. Set up. Go ahead and take that, Danny. Oh, there's a one-timer on the back door that just eluded the reach of Mitch, and he couldn't get good wood off on that. Go ahead, Matt. Take that. That was a good decision by Matt. Morelli keeps it in, works it in deep, but he's going to turn that thing over. Except it's another penalty slash. So we're going to go 5-on-3 for a little over a minute here. Jack Dallas takes that one in the face. And this is a little bit of a break here because and he just takes a 10. So one of the better players. Ryan Hill gets frustrated, leads the league in scoring, leads the league in penalty minutes, and he just picked up 12. Might get a game misconduct if he's not careful here. So it's going to be 5-on-3 for about 1:10. Coach K all over it, immediately calling the boys over and getting something set up here. Coach Rischel with the Falcons wants a word with the refs, and he can't seem to get their attention. He's got every right to ask for an explanation, and he ought to get one, and he's not. To their credit, now they do go over and have a talk with him. So Everybody's being level-headed. Like I said earlier, Richel's doing a great job with this team, leading by example even right now. Keeping his cool, but getting his pound of flesh, making sure it's known he's not happy. Right, wrong, or indifferent on the calls. He's got to defend his boys, and he's doing a good job of that right now. In the interim, our guy, Coach K, he's got the boys set up. Everybody looks confident with whatever he drew up. It's part of the game he understands particularly well. Many strengths. But power play is probably the biggest thing he's brought to the team that was lacking from a coaching perspective in terms of how to execute, how to set up, what he wants, recognition. And you can see it in the results. I was a great power play organizer when I had Pat Reedy out there. All I had to tell you is, Nate Hahn, pass it to Pat Reedy. That's about as much as I could contribute, which is why I got a headset on now. Okay, a lot of chatter going on. They're giving him more than his fair share of time here. We don't know what got called there. We'll get an explanation after the period and try to help you. I think there's a 10-minute misconduct, and somebody needs to serve that, the 2-minute minor that Hill took. So we got that organized. No surprise here. And keep an eye on Castro here. He's the kind of kid that'll take a chance and try to make something special happen, even in this circumstance on a 5-on-3. But Muskie's gained control off the draw immediately. And you can't wait for it to be perfect. We got more bodies than them. So pucks to the net, bodies to the net. There's an opportunity. Another nice save by Durkin. I don't think he necessarily tracked that one afterwards, but he did the job and got the puck cleared. Back up top to Dallas. One-timer, wide of the net. That's going to be trouble right there. Good recovery. Good recovery by Matty Cruiser. Oh, it was Dallas makes a great pass, and Danny just missed it. It was right on the tape. He just missed it. Got a little excited maybe. Seconds burning off here, and they managed to clear. Coach is imploring Zahner to play that puck. It's a little he was unprepared for that one just a little bit, I think. Oh, another nice save. Cruiser with the shot right on. Cruiser gets his own rebound. That's going to trickle through. That's a goal by Cruiser, and he stays with it. That's a big break because that goal comes with 4 seconds still on the 5-on-3, so the Muskies will remain in a 5-on-4 advantage here. The tender can't hang his head about that one. He's frustrated with himself. That's not on him. That's not on anybody. That's just one of those things. Muskie kid made a good play. So we got ourselves back into a tie ball game here. And Muskies will be on the power play for another few seconds here. And a great shorthanded opportunity for Mike White. That kid is a dangerous hockey player. He just came out of the box. He just interfered. They didn't call that. And that's thanks to Richel working the refs earlier. Bought himself a little bit of credits because that was a blatant interference. 17 to go. Let's see if we can get one set up here. I got a feeling this thing's going to get rimmed around and puck's going to get cleared, but Muskie's up to the task. Good forecheck behind the net. You got to win that puck. Dylan, that a boy. Really smart play. Back to Aarons, who dumps it in deep, and that's that. So we're even strength now. 5-on-5. Muskies did what they needed to do. They got the game tied with just under 9 to go in the period. That one got through just wide. Aaron's looking for his second in 3 nights. Let's pick that thing up, Michael, and gain that red line. Be careful. Be careful of the forecheck. There's a great pass by Shelgren. Gives him a 2-on-1. And another great save. Durkin's everywhere right now. The Muskies are out shooting the Falcons by a margin of 2-1, a little better than a 2-1 margin right now. But the way Durkin's playing, it's going to take at least twice as many shots. Muskie set up behind, come out from behind. Bowling Green's a little bit back on their heels right now, probably just trying to a little bit rattle from all those penalties, but once they get their top guys out of the box, back on the ice, you'll see that momentum. Here's an opportunity on a quick change. Coldrake can't handle that pass, otherwise he has a breakaway. Good communication from Aarons to Shelgren, telling him to throw it in deep. Aarons, just throw that puck in, Mike, and he does. He's looking for a change. 2 defensemen change. Be careful now. I think that one came at Ryan Durkin a little out of nowhere, but up to the task. Nice win for the Falcons. But they ice it. Unfortunately, they win the face-off, and then they manage to ice the puck. So we'll get another chance for Danny Powers to redeem himself. Would not hate to see Danny go forward here. Try something a little bit different. He's not going to. He's on his offhand, so he can't do that here. Refs want to change the center. This should again give Danny an advantage. See what we can do here. And puck gets worked deep. Falcons come away with it. There's another hook, and somehow not called. He almost killed the man. Good play by Jack Dallas. There's a another dumb play by the Falcons, and the Muskie's going to go on the power play. What might be a spear, could be a major. Nope, just going to give him the old interference. 2 minutes. And this is the only thing that's keeping in my opinion, the only thing that keeps the Falcons from being at the top 1 or 2 teams in the league is their inability to stay out of the box. And Jake will get that fix over time. But they have a chance to be special here if they could just get that out of their game, I think. Funny bounce off the boards goes the Muskie's way. Matt Cruiser in control. Go ahead and take that, Matt. Durkin looking left, looking right, and finds it. Well, the center's not paying attention here, and the Muskies aren't ready. Danny didn't notice that his defense weren't set up and ready for that, but it might just work out. Cards takes one in the back. Dom does a good job handling that. The captain that he is. Okay, Danny, let's win this draw here. We got a minute and a half to go. Danny continues to stay on his offhand here, so it makes it difficult for him to draw that back to the defenseman. So he puts it in the corner. Morelli reads it perfectly as the Falcons try to wrap it around, but Morelli saw that all the way. A little bit of an ugly pass there from Dallas that Cruiser can't handle. He works it deep, and Danny picks that thing up. Powers to Morelli. Morelli gets a heavy forecheck, but Card's there to help. He's got incredible hands. Go ahead and take that, Jack. That puck's got to be on the ice, Jack. Jack's had several shots. They're up around the shoulders. If he gets it on the ice, then his boys can do some work on the rebound. Morelli to Dallas. Dallas to Cruiser. Cruiser back to Dallas. There's one right on the ice, almost trickles through. Nice play there by Jack. Must have a headset on, listening to everything I'm telling him. Cards with the puck. Cards to Dallas. Dallas to Morelli. Nice kill. Nice work. Cruiser tries to feather one in front for the tip. It's not there. 20 seconds to go. Maybe one more chance here. Cards is everywhere on this kill. Mitch calling for that. Nice feather pass. Watch the guy coming out of the box. Got to be careful. Sage got to make his guys aware. Sage got to be paying attention, and he is. And now the Muskies, just to keep it interesting, take a penalty of their own. Kardalecki had a great shift there, and then got a little lazy, maybe a little frustrated at the end, takes a cross check. And it looks to me like poor Dom Costo, he's gassed at the moment, killing penalties for about the last 6 or 8 minutes. Careful here, Costo and White on the front line on a 4-on-4, and then it'll become a power play. Now they'll be down Ryan Hill as he serves his 10-minute. And the Falcons are now go on the power play. Rischel must like the big bodies because Hill comes out. 24 in for Hill on this power play. He's a big kid in his own right. Watch him set up in front, and sure enough, he goes right to the front of the net. Watch the back door where Michael White is camped out, wanting the one-timer. And what a hustle play there by Dylan Russo. He clears the puck, and now he's going to turn him over, and he might get an opportunity on the shorty, and he just was in too close, not to his own fault. Just that's where the puck lay, but Russo everywhere on this kill right now. Everywhere on this kill. Becker doing a nice job of not getting involved in that, staying up high like he should. And now they do it again. It happens again. Another undisciplined penalty by the Falcons. And it's 24 who was in for 28. And he goes in. Rischel seems like he's, the refs have seen enough. They're going over to have a talk with Rischel. And what I thought was cordial a little while ago is no longer cordial. It's pretty heated over there. And they just call a 2-minute slash. That's it. So fours for 59 seconds. And then Muskie's back to the power play. Falcons are trying to give this lead over to the Muskies, but we just haven't been able to capitalize. Nice aggressive kill work by the Falcons is a large part of the reason why. And there's a more aggressive kill. White buzzing. Watch him on the back door. You got to be really careful. Keep track of him. You don't give him too many chances with the puck, and they don't. Nothing more frustrating than that on the dump in. Dump in right into the shin pads. There's so much ice out there. Costo trying to work Dallas, and that's not going to happen. And Danny Powers kind of by himself. O'Meara tried to jump up in that. You can see the Muskies are tired. They played a lot of hockey. They got to somehow find something, get through this period. They're on the power play right now. Try to get a lead here and find a way to get home. Cards back on the ice doing his thing again, picking up right where he left off, handling the puck. Dallas, bad pass. O'Meara was wide open. 20 seconds, 30 seconds, I should say. It's hard to read with so many lights out on this scoreboard. That puck goes out of the zone. Powers on the draw here. Now he's on his strong hand. Let's win this thing back to old Jack Dallas. Over to Matty Cruiser for a shot on goal. A nice tip in by Danny. And Cruiser does get it. A lot of pressure on him. Good job by the Falcons. Good job by Cruiser just to keep him turning that thing over. Cards picks it up behind. We're under 10 on the kill. We're on the power play. Sage letting them know. And we're even strength here, and we got problems. We got 4 Falcons. And fended off nicely by Jack Dallas. And Cruiser on the attack. Oh boy. Falcons. Muskie's got caught with too many men, and what a back check. What an amazing back check. Muskie's really got mixed up. They had no defenseman back there. Ended up in no man's land on the change. Caused that breakaway. And Cardalecchia saved the day. That was a huge back check by Cards. Aaron's works himself in deep here. Got to be careful. Got to be careful not to get caught. Michael coming out of the zone. And Michael gets back just in time. And he turns it over, and the Falcons are going to walk in, and the turnover by the Falcons. 2 big mistakes, one by white and one by orange. Bodies are flying again. Puck's flying. Puck's behind the net. Big bodies flying all over the place right now. More big body hit, and there's a penalty. I'm not sure what that call was. Costo coming out doing a good job of a captain. He's playing a losing battle here there. And the referee needs to skate away. He needs to skate away, but he's engaging him, and he doesn't need to. Diffuse the whole thing by skating away, and let's get the power play underway here. Okay, Costo to kill again. Got 19 left to go in the second. And a lucky break there. Lucky break there for the Muskies, where the faceoff's going to be. Refs are still engaged, as they shouldn't be. Play needs to get started. Oh, careful, careful. Got to take the inside lane here. Don't leave your feet. Don't leave your feet, Jack. 2 really good shorthanded opportunities for the Falcons that come up empty. And we at the end of 2 here, and we're still tied. Right where we were on Friday night, tied at 1. It's going to be an interesting change over here as the tempers are flaring with the refs and the coaches and whatnot. We'll be back at you in about 10 minutes. Welcome back, folks. Muskies start the period on the power play. We got 20 miles to go here. Let's hope we can come out on the run side of this and make for a great weekend. Despite the loss last night, 2 out of 3 in conference play would make for a great weekend. We got a hand pass called here. That's going to come outside. So I checked between periods. Hill's misconduct was just a 10, so he'll be back here shortly. And I imagine he'll be a big factor as third period rolls on. Quality player that he is. Morelli with a little bit of a risky one there. He regroups, gains some steam. This is what I like to see. A lot of speed as he enters the zone. And he works it in deep for Kardalecki to chase. Danny Powers to chase. And Cruiser was pinching a little bit. And he got caught. Sage with the long pass, trying to be a part of it. And it just eludes the Muskie. But they regroup. Cruiser doing his thing. Morelli doing his thing. And we're set up. Dallas throws it on. Like to see that. Dallas just keeps getting the puck going to the net. If he keeps doing that, he's going to get rewarded with an assist or maybe even a goal here before it's all over. Nice play again by Cruiser. Danny staying strong on a stick. Let's spread out a little bit, guys. Dallas to Cruiser. Cruiser walking in, takes the shot. There's a rebound. Morelli, I don't know how that doesn't go in. Goaltender dives across the crease. An absolute huge save. Absolute huge save. And Sage is about to score on himself. I hate to say it, but that is the kind of save that wins games. To his credit, that was just an unbelievable save. Muskies are buzzing here. Missed opportunity there, but they'll rise to the occasion. This thing's not going to end 1-1. In the event we are tied at the end of one, we'll go into a 5-minute overtime. But we're getting way ahead of ourselves right now. Oh, what a great play there by Dylan. Dylan's got his man beat. Dylan in on goal. Another great play by the tender. Comes out and pokes it away. Not much happening in the way of setting anything up. A lot of puck slapping. There's a shot. That's the only thing I've seen a little bit on Durkin is he's had a few pucks bounce out of his glove. And that's nitpicking. Trying to find something wrong with his game tonight. Not just a little bit of nitpick, in fairness to him. Sage has got to come out and play that, and he does. Trying to see a replay here from, yeah, I just saw the replay from Ned, and the save looks better the second time. Really, he just dove across, never gave up on it. Okay, Hill's back on the ice. This should be a center change, though, because they're taking forever to get set up. So the referee needs to do the right thing and change centers, and he doesn't. But that should have been the right move. Hill should not have taken that draw. He wins that draw. And here comes Joe Tobin. Joe, with some speed, gains the zone. There's a shot on, right into the belly of the Beast. Beast being Durkin by Cole Drake. Shots at the moment, 38 for the Muskies, 16 for the Falcons. The Falcons still not in any hurry to set up, and I don't know why the refs are just letting this continue to happen. A rocket from Aarons. There's his. Nope, comes off the backboards, and somehow that still doesn't go in. Aarons a little indecisive on the pinch, but nonetheless wins. Works the puck in front. Another nice, Aarons is everywhere right now. They got to cross up. Shelgren's got to move to the other side, and he does. There's a shot right on. Matty Mahan comes up with the puck behind the net. He's buzzing everywhere. Another forecheck. He wins it. Danny Powers lurking in front. Lanny Powers lurking in front. They're not finding him. The Falcons find him now and come away with no real opportunity here. And Ryan Hill skates loose with the puck. Bad bounce there. And Muskie's back on the attack. Shelgren got in an extra free shot there. And Hill with a rocket whistles wide. Aarons works a puck behind the net. Shelgren picks it up. Aarons misses the man coming across the middle. Coldrake up on the ice. Tobin with the puck. Quinn Hurlin getting some minutes. Jack Dallas does a reverse, but he fails to execute on that, and that results in a turnover right in front. And we got a Muskie down. And that doesn't happen because he didn't get speared. It happens because he got speared, and the refs just blew that one. Hurlin with a nice body check. Shelgren gets off, somehow gets to the boards. We got to hope he's okay for a lot of different reasons, but he's the backbone of that blue line. Don't get your pocket picked in front, Jack. Let's keep the puck moving north and south. Find your man. Morelli with the puck. Off the cruiser. There's the trip. And there's the power play. Okay, we're going to set up on Durkin. Kids had a yeoman's effort. Stopped almost 40 shots already. And he's still got work to do. Up to the task, no doubt. Powers with the puck. He's not working down low. Everybody bunched up in real tight right now. Puck sneaks out to Jack Dallas, who throws it on net. I think this is an adjustment that Coach K made. He wants bodies in front, down low, and he wants to get the puck through. And I love that change. That one doesn't get through. Dallas with that puck up in the air again, and that's the problem. When he keeps it on the ice, it's getting through. When he throws it in the air, it's hitting somebody in the chest, and now we got to race back for a one-on-one on the shorty opportunity for the Falcons. No harm done, no harm, no foul. But they're a little more aggressive. They're a little more active on the puck. And Ryan Hill in deep to chase. Sage got to be smart with this thing. Watch this aggressive forecheck. Hill comes passive with it. Now he's putting pressure back on Matt Cruiser again. A little bit of a hook that they get away with. Shelgren, tough as nails, comes back out. Here comes Morelli. Morelli to Cruiser. Cruiser to Powers. Turnover. And Coach K is not happy. We'll give you the G version. He is not happy with that execution, and it's very clunky. He has every right to be upset at the moment. Here comes Dylan. Puck's worked in deep behind the net. Becker behind the net. Becker still working behind the net. O'Meara can't come up with it. That's going to kill the penalty. Sage settles it. Shelgren goes back to get it. About 5 seconds in the penalty. And that'll do it. More great work from the Falcons on the kill. Ryan Hill now being aggressive. Aarons, go ahead and take that, Michael. End to end. Puck comes to the middle. Here's a chance for Becker. Almost gets through. Another save by Durkin. And Michael White, a very dangerous player here. Great save, great play by Tommy. Nice breakout pass. Tommy makes a great play, and then he makes a great breakout pass. And Benny Bridges works it in deep with Russo giving chase. Now Bridges behind the net. And what great work he's doing back there right now. He comes out with it. Tommy works it in deep. I think he had other ideas with that puck, but it ends up deep, so we'll take that. He fans on it, and now we got problems. It's a nice recovery. Good play there by Matt Mahan, who's been everywhere right now, and look for him to find his way onto the score sheet before this thing's over the way he's playing. He needs to be rewarded for his effort. Got to be careful. Nice play by Jack Dallas getting back. And a good breakout pass by Danny Powers as the Muskies clear the neutral zone on the attack. Too deep. That puck got worked a little bit too deep. Shelgren giving under heavy duress. Spins away from the pressure. Over to Dallas. Dallas to the neutral zone. Powers on that. Powers got a little more assertive with that forecheck. And somehow Jack Dallas gets the puck worked in deep. See some tired legs out there. Hopefully we can find a little momentum in the second half of this period. Cole Drake with the shot right on, and Durkin with the save. Under 10 minutes to go here. Smart play by Coach K. He's got some tired legs. He makes a change in the offensive zone. Comes with Quinn, Cole, and Joe. More conversation with the bench over there with the Falcons. Kind of late with their change. Bouncing puck. Oh, and Shelgren just drills the linesman as he tried to work that thing in deep. Here goes Joe Tobin with some nice speed through the middle, and that thing's deflected up and out. Quick change here. Cards coming with Cruiser and Morelli, the usual suspects. Rischel changed up his lines just a little bit, made some minor adjustments, making it a little more difficult actually for Coach K to get his matchups how he wants them. Moved Hill off the Costo line. Morelli in. Totally fooled the kid. And another unbelievable stop. Just another ridiculous save by Durkin. Morelli just about broke a kid's ankles. And I don't know how Durkin made the save, but he sure did. He's tired. He's faced 43 so far, stopped 42. The one that did go in, not his fault at all. I'm not sure the Muskies have given up a shot yet this period, so you worry about that a little bit with Sage. Is he warm? Is he ready? He's just been a little untested. That makes me a little bit nervous when the goalies sit there unchallenged for a little while. But it beats the alternative. Okay, so now Hill's with White. Two of the real aces. Here's 2 more opportunities that Durkin is up to. And you can tell Coach K's got his guys going to the net now, which I love to see. And he's going with fresh legs here. Back with the Morelli line. Morelli, Cards, and Cruiser. Looking for the mismatch. Michael White played a yeoman's game, ton of ice time. He looks a little bit tired. Nobody's tired. What am I talking about? It's 8 minutes to go in the game. These kids will all find a way on both sides. Patrick Obney with a little bit of a turnover. He hasn't seen a ton of ice tonight, so he's probably struggling with his rhythm just a bit. Big Timmy Powell is a defenseman for the Muskies. He's out with a concussion, has been for a while, and he's sorely missed. Big body like that. Let's see, there's a penalty or no? There's a penalty there coming on the Falcons for holding. Morelli's asserting himself with his speed, and right there the only answer that the Falcons could come up with was all kinds of nonsense going on over at the bench there where the Falcons are holding the Muskies. Probably going to lose give up our power play here would be my guess. That's on the refs. They blew that. Not paying attention to what's going on behind them. They're literally holding a kid. They're literally holding Morelli up against the boards and taking shots. And they totally missed it. But Jack's got to not retaliate there. It's got to be a little more selfless than that. Can't retaliate on that. Takes the power play away. Late in a game like this. Coach K with an exasperated expression on his face there. And he wants a word with the refs. And he's going to get it. Trying to explain to him what happened, but there's nothing they're going to do about it. But the reality is, Morelli's trying to get to the bench. He got pinched off, and then guys started taking pokes at him. As I say, you got to be more disciplined than that, Jack Dallas. You got to go help your guy understand. But the fifth guy in over there is always going to get caught for the retaliation. And as expected, nothing changes. Very dangerous situation here. This almost really does play to the Falcons' strength with the speed of Costo, the skill of Hill, and don't kid yourself, White's over there somewhere getting ready to come over those boards. Prove me wrong, guys. Bad communication there. Well, Bowling Green can't get out of their own zone, but there goes Hill. That's not going to be a nice. Watch coming down the middle. Hill's hanging high here, so they've obviously that's what they got in mind. He doesn't have quite the speed, but once he gets it on the stick, he's dangerous. So they'll hang him maybe here a little bit. Muskie's dumping in. Here comes Morelli. Morelli and Russo. He wants Russo off. He wants him to change. Morelli picks it up. He's going to come across the middle by himself. Tommy's got to get that, and he does. So now you got Mitch and Cruiser. Cruiser with a nice body check. Well, Muskie's got the best of that first minute and 20 here, but no change on the scoreboard. White on the ice for the Falcons. Keep an eye on him and his speed and all that open ice. One-man forecheck, of course, and he wins the forecheck, and he tries to wrap around, and Durkin solid as a brick wall there. Got to work. Got to find a man, Mike. You got plenty of time. Don't get your pocket picked here. Let it go. Let it go. Right away. 10 seconds till we go to 5-on-5. And here goes White. He's trying to lead the zone right now. We're even. Aaron's just with an absolute body blow. Comes away with the puck, with the assist. Reward Michael with an assist here. Get Michael an assist here. Finish that. Here it is. Oh, Morelli just slides off the heel of his stick. After Mahan was down in low, I thought Matt was going to get that reward. I thought was coming his way. We're under 6 to play here. Give it up. You got to find him. Shelgren takes it. Danny Powers with a quick shot and a nice play by the D on that one. Blocks it wide. I don't know what the refs are watching. I have no idea what the refs were watching there. But there was about 4 cheap shots on Shelgren, and they were staring right at it. I will say this. Shelgren might have incited something there because the Falcon players were very unhappy with something that happened that I admittedly missed. So not sure what went on there, but we play on. Oh, deflection in front, and Sage lost that one, but no harm done. Here comes Costo. Puck comes out of the zone. So we'll trade O'Meara for Becker, and he'll take the face-off. Battle underneath, and there's going to be a penalty on the Muskies there, and that's a makeup call if I ever saw one. And it's on Shelgren. That's a tough one to lose. He's the captain of the penalty kill. Got to keep his composure here. And he does. So, Falcons with a huge opportunity here. Morelli will kill with O'Meara. And the Falcons win the draw and almost immediately get a great opportunity. Danny Powers comes out, so he'll play defense on the kill. He'll take the draw, and Powers will move back to D. He's got a little bit of experience back there. That's a result of losing Cole on that penalty. So Danny plays both ends of the ice. It's a big ask, and he's up to the task. Good play there by Sage. He's tracking. Clock seems to be barely moving. It's only because, funny bounce off the back walls. Oh, still no call. I'm not sure what's happening. Rischel's work, it looks to have paid off because right now the Muskies can't get a call. They were getting them, no question, but right now that's not happening. Morelli trying to win that puck. Morelli's on a 2-on-1 on the shorthanded opportunity. Great play by the D, great play by the tender, and everyone's got to get back. Excellent play by the D. Just laid himself out there and didn't give Morelli any opportunity. Morelli committed too deep. Didn't give himself an angle, could only pass at that point. And when he did, the tender was up to the task. There is no love lost right now between the two squads. A lot of chirping going on. Oh, poor play there. That puck's got to get iced. Falcons getting it set up. The boards are so bouncy right now. It's hard for the either goalie to play that puck coming off the back end. Falcons Muskies get a dump. Russo in deep to give chase, trying to put a little pressure on him. Got 20 seconds to go on the kill. Long shot sails high and wide. One last chance for the Falcons, and do they capitalize? No, they don't. There's a few fans in front. Otherwise, that's a goal. So we're back to fives with under 3 minutes to play. What a game this has been. Two really good hockey teams battling for 3 big points. Face off deep in the Muskie zone. Won by Bowling Green, controlled by Bowling Green. Puck squirts out. A little bit of battle deep in the Bowling Green zone, and Dom Costo comes out with Ryan Hill. This is a little bit of a dangerous situation here. Aarons, big-bodied Aarons against big-bodied Hill. Aarons gets the better of that one. Aarons, just missed a nice long breakout pass, and that's going to end up being an icing. So this face-off's deep in the zone for in the Muskie zone. Opportunity for the Falcons. But the Muskies come away with it. Danny Powers comes through the middle, bouncing puck, can't do much with it, throws it in, we get a change. Minute and a half to go. Whoop, almost a kid. 21, he's a D, but he's acting like Bobby Orr as he went end to end there. And Cruiser with the puck. Bowling Green's been in control here for about the last 2 minutes of the game. There's a shot, although there's a nice shot by Morelli, who just can't seem to catch a break here. He's had 2 unbelievable opportunities and been faced with 2 unbelievable saves. Here goes Cruiser. Back to Cartalecchio with the shot. And what do you know? Durkin makes the big glove save. .50 shots almost for the Muskies, 49-20. Talk about a save percentage, right? Well, everything's going to be played tight right now. Be careful. There goes Michael White, and that's a breakaway at the end of the game. White in on goal, and Sage makes the save. Oh, really late call by the referee. Super late call by the ref. He blew that one. How does he make that call? It had to be 10 seconds after the puck went in. Sage thought he had it. That's a heartbreaker right there. Might have lost sight of the puck, and then he located it in the back of the net, but he can't. So we're going to have 37 seconds, a chance to pull the goaltender here and see if we can pull something out at the end of the game. Okay, what do we got? We got a little timeout here for the Muskies. Face-off is everything here. Got to gain possession. I already saw, even before the timeout, I saw Max signaling to Sage. He's got to play halfway out. You just had to figure White was going to find a way to factor into the scoring here at the end. And sure enough, he did. Goalie's out. Tricky puck on net. 27 seconds. Muskies are in. Goalie's out. Puck set up. There's a puck right at the net. Unfortunately, no one there at home. Got to get two White guys on that puck. That was a shot right on. We've got 10 seconds to go here. Get the puck in front. Got to get the puck in front of the net. It's an absolute war down there right now. And that's going to do it. Well, Falcons scored a late goal, big late goal. Goaltender stood on his head. That's who won the game for them. Make no mistake about it. Durkin earned that win, hard-fought win, and he earned that. That shots end up 50-21, yet the Falcons win the game, and more importantly, the 3 points in the standings. And that'll do it. No league games next week for the Muskies, so they'll lick their wounds. They'll get a little bit of rest and have a big one against the mighty Bearcats coming up on Friday.